Weep Grana Weep Minibong, and welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be checking out Newage's new release that they probably should have painted. Funbie bring us another iconic ship, and do you like Tarn? Well, if you like Tarn, this is a damn big Tarn. And then also APC are going to be bringing us these two ugly guys. All this and a little bit more in the next few minutes.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
First up, yeah, I've been away, probably for a couple of weeks now, I guess. I was extremely busy with a few work jobs that I needed to do, but my intention is always to still try and post over the weekends. But as you can probably tell from my voice, I've actually been super ill as well. So as well as being away doing a few things personally, and I got back over the weekend from Amsterdam after being in work in Amsterdam all week. I got back and yeah, I think I got COVID or something because it completely wiped me out. So that's where I've been. That's why you've not seen anything posted, because I've either been working or I've literally been dying. Not good. So let's start off with something that I thought was absolutely hilarious when I saw this online. HellFrasier. Start off with a little bit of comedy. My girlfriend makes me watch Frasier all the time. I hate Frasier. It is hell for me. HellFrasier. I hope to see this at a comic convention because I need to get it and put it up on my wall and put it by the TV to remind myself. HellFrasier. Next up, we move over to the world of Funbie Studios, who have now brought us the moonbase shuttle. So yeah, you will recognize this from its quick showing in the Transformers the movie before it was eaten by Unicron. I've always liked the design of this shuttle ever since you see it for that small amount of time in the Transformers the movie. So Hasbro, if you're looking for something else to release, try thinking about this one, but don't mess it up like you did with the last release. Yay. And also, did you know Planex had an alt mode and it looked like this? I never knew. My brain is broken today, so I never knew that he had an alt mode. Keeping the first part of this video pretty Transformers the movie inspired, I guess. If you want the Junkions, well, you can head over to the Chosen Prime and you can pick them up at a heavy discount now for all 8 of these KFC bad boys. And we ain't talking about chicken, but it's a finger-licking good deal. From Junkions to just straight junk. Yes, this is a KO Prime over on Weibo right now. I do not know what happened to this guy. Hollow and no paint. Just junk. That's what you are. Junk! Something that 100% is not junk is these bad boys. So these bad boys are coming from APC Toys. And yes, I think these are slightly bigger than Hasbro ever released, but these are the Viacons. And I think it's going to come as a double set here, and it looks absolutely incredible. I've got the original Hasbro release, but I do think that I am going to pick this up as well, this Galaxy mob as well, because it just looks so cool, and I like to kind of see what APC have done and if there's anything different. In all honesty, the flying car mode does not look that different to the one that I have in my collection from Hasbro, but it's always interesting to see if they've done anything a little bit different. Sometimes they make them a little bit bigger. Now we move over to my favorite Transformers third-party designers, and that is Newage. Now, I'm all for Newage creating some backdrops to the fantastic figures that they release, and you know what? I would be tempted to pick it up, but this looks, I'm just gonna say it, cheap and nasty. It is not something that I am going to pick up. When I first saw the pictures of this, I thought, oh, this is just the prototype. Surely it will be painted and have some stuff on it that doesn't just make it look like it's part of a Kinder Egg or something like that. I mean, it is pretty big, but yeah, I think you could probably 3D print and paint it at a much cheaper price. Let me know if you're picking this one up. Are you excited? I really wish they'd have put a little bit more effort in, painted it up, cell shaded it, whatever. I guess you could give it to the guy Lek. Yeah, if I bought this, I'd have to send it over to Lek. Just shell shade this bad boy, bring it back to me. That's what we need to do. Send them all to Lek. Iron Factory are getting ready to release their Outback, which does look like a really, really cool looking figure in both modes. So if you're excited about Outback and Iron Factory, he looks like he's going to be a good pickup. Now we head over to the world of Planet X. Oh, that was a bad idea with my sore throat, because they are getting ready to release another one of their Dinobots. So this is the PX05, and this will be their take on Sludge. And again, looks pretty damn cool. I've always wanted to pick up something by Planet X. I think they release really cool looking figures, but as regular viewers of this channel know, the first thing I tried to pick up from them was their kind of IDW inspired Grimlock, and when it came, its arm was already broken, and it took me a long time to try and fix that. Not necessarily their fault apart from the manufacturing design, but yeah, it just always makes me go second guess picking anything up by them. Maybe one day. Did you like Transformers Legacy Tarn? Did you think that Transformers Legacy Tarn was a good looking figure? I certainly did. Did you wish though that I wish he was a little bit bigger and had some flashing LED lights? Well, ta-da! Your wish is absolutely granted, because this bad boy clocks in at about 20 centimeters tall and has LEDs in his eyes and LEDs in the guns, which is pretty damn cool. So one of the best looking figures from Hasbro has been KO'd, upscaled, and had LEDs put in there. Perfection. This is definitely something I will be adding to my collection. I've just seen some pictures come over from Weibo at the moment, but as soon as I see this appear on AliExpress, which of course it probably will, or even on ShowZ, I will update everybody, because that looks absolutely gorgeous. Last year, we got one of the best Transformers IDW comics, in my opinion, of all time, and that was the Transformers 84 collection. It was sat in the same timeline as some of the original Marvel comics and kind of ran in parallel with some of the storylines that they had there, and it was super, super cool. And what you're looking at now on your screens is a few of the images and the covers that were not used. So obviously the renderings are a little bit different, and we can see they have that more kind of hand-drawn aesthetic, but it was so cool. If you have not checked out Secrets and Lies Transformers 84, I highly recommend that you go get it. I think you can actually pick them up as like one graphic novel now as well, so it's really, really worth it. The thing for me as well is always anything that involves Lord Straxus is always going to get my attention, because Straxus is one of my favourite characters of all time and very much underrated. And we also found out this week that he was supposed to be the big bad of Transformers Legacy, and then they switched him last minute. Doing my boy Straxus bad. Typical Hasbro. We also saw a few new images for the new Transformers comics. I think they are on the 3rd issue, and I still can't get my hands on the 1st issue. So let me know in the comments, how is this one going? Because I can't even get into it yet. I haven't even bought the first ticket to get on the first train, because I can't find the comic, and I refuse to read issue 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 6 until I've seen issue 1. And finally, we have Cyber Combiners from Transformers earthspark. So this is what we would have previously just called Duocons. So are Duocons now going to be known as Combiners? I didn't think they were in the past. And this is where two ugly Earthrise bots can go on top of each other. Not for me, not for my collection. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments, and can you honestly just call them a combiner if only two bots are going together? Because that changes everything. So that's everything from me on this Transformers Tuesday. I really do hope to get a few more videos out to you before I head off to America, but there's not a lot happening in this space right now. I don't know if we're waiting for something big to come, but right now it really does feel like kind of Transformers releases and things like that are not really as present as they were, so there's not that much to talk about. Maybe I'll do a video on the Xbox tax. Hint, there isn't an Xbox tax, and I love Xbox. If you're new around here, please think about giving me a like, a share, and a subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright team, in a bit. Peace, I'm going back to my deathbed. Bye.